Hi, this is Stefan Gonick, International Love Coach and EFT Practitioner from FindingTheLoveYouWant.com. Welcome to Love Talk Q&A, the place to be to get your questions answered about finding and keeping the love of your life. In this episode, I'm going to answer a very interesting and subtle kind of question. So first of all, it says, Hi Stefan, I love your Love Talk Q&A show. Thank you very much. I hope that you can help me. I have this horrible pattern of getting together with guys who cheat on me. You said that we are attracted to people with the same negative traits as our parents, but neither of my parents cheated. So where is my pattern coming from and what can I do about it? Desperate in Denver. Okay, so if you went through my Finding Love You Want mini course, yes, one of the things I talk about there being 3 key blocks to finding love. And the first one is being powerfully, subconsciously attracted to people with the same negative traits as your parents. I go into a lot of detail about how this works and what you can do about it and stuff like that. But as Desperate in Denver is talking about, in her case, she has this pattern, repeating pattern, be with guys who cheated on her, but neither of her parents cheated. So where is her pattern coming from? Okay, so this one is a little tricky, it's a little subtle. My answer for you is I can't guarantee this is right, but in my experience, it's very likely to be right. See, normally what you would do is, normally there would be one or the other parent who cheated. And the thing about a cheating parent, even though they didn't do it to you per se, they did it to their spouse, your other parent, when one parent cheats on the other parent, it feels like a betrayal not just to that parent, but to the family. So as a child, if you find out that your parent's cheating, you don't just feel bad for the other parent, but it feels like a wound to you as well. Even if you're not super consciously thinking that. All your attention might be on your other parent, but it hits you deeply as well. And it's the kind of thing where this unresolved wound can unfortunately lead you to become attracted to cheaters. And you're able to spot subtle cues from a mile away that this person is the kind of person who's going to cheat, even if you're not consciously aware of it. That's how all this stuff works. And that's how you can have this repeating pattern. But how does this work where, neither of your parents cheated? So where, could this pattern be coming from? So this is what could be going on here. Sometimes you can have a parent who's cheating that you never consciously find this out to be the case. It never comes out in the open. Maybe even the other parent never knows that the parent was cheating. So, your dad could be cheating on your mom, or your mom can be cheating on your dad, and it never comes out in the open. So nobody seems to know that this is going on. But energetically, you subconsciously sense that is going on. For instance, here's how I can tell you that this happens a lot. Have you ever been in a relationship, think about this, with a partner that you later discovered was cheating, but before it came out in the open, you sensed it? And it's like, you just started having this funny feeling like they might be cheating, and maybe you started looking through their things or started questioning them or whatever, and then you found out, sure enough, they were. So there was some subtle way where you sensed it. And I'm not talking about ones where there's obvious blunders, where it's like, you find something in their pocket or whatever. But it was more just this emotional thing within you where just your intuition goes, there's something not right here. I'm getting this funny feeling that, my partner may be doing something bad with somebody else, So that's happened for me, with a past girlfriend. I could just sense within days of it starting, actually, that she was cheating. So similarly, when you're a child and one of your parents is cheating, you subconsciously, in that same subtle, intuitive way, pick up on it. And because it's not conscious, it's never something you become really aware of consciously that you can think about and you feel bad for the parent and all the other stuff. But because you're picking up it subconsciously, it's still impacting you. And it's still setting you up for the same pattern, unfortunately. Now, the solution to this, to how to break out of this pattern, is the same way you would break out of it if you were consciously aware that, mom cheated on dad or dad cheated on mom. Now, I explained this, in the mini course, so I don't have time in this video to go into all that, but just the thing you would add to the mini course, because this part I don't talk about in the mini course, is that you would assume that one of your parents did cheat, even though it never came out in the open. You would intuitively just decide which parent it was. Okay, just for whatever reason, I feel like it was dad cheating on mom. And then you would do the exact same process that I talk about in the Finding the Love You Want mini course, as if you did overtly experience the cheating, and you just sort of basically pretend that you overtly experienced it. You assume it was true, you intuitively sense which parent it was, and you deal with it in the same way as if you really knew it was true and with that parent. So, once you can, if you accept this process, and in fact, once you do, usually when I tell this to people, they'll tune in and go, when you describe it that way, I always did have a funny feeling. So check that out. If you share a similar experience, I know this is a more subtle one than a lot of these, see if you have any funny feelings about one parent maybe cheating the other. So in any case, often this is the explanation for somebody having that kind of pattern in their life. It's not the only possible explanation, but I would give it like 80% at least probability that this is the explanation. So anyway, I hope that helps. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll catch you on the next one. Did you like this video? If so, click on the like button below, subscribe to this channel, and spread the love to your friends. And if you have questions about your love life, please submit them in the comments below, and your question just might appear in an upcoming episode of Love Talk Q&A. Also, if you would like to understand the 3 key blocks to finding love and how to attract your soulmate now, sign up for the free Finding the Love You Want mini course. Well, thank you for hanging out with me, and remember, no matter how long you've been trying, you really can have the life and love you long for. This is Stefan Gonick, International Love Coach from FindingTheLoveYouWant.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time on Love Talk Q&A.